Artifact 1, Criterion 2, and Criterion 13. Criterion 2 is goal setting. My first goal was to create a professional learning network by connecting with educators through organizations and social media. My second goal was to improve the quality of my instruction by evaluating and using appropriate digital tools in my classroom, thus increasing student engagement. For my first goal of creating professional learning networks, I created a Facebook group called Tech and Teaching and had several coworkers and some of my fellow classmates to join this group. We exchanged articles, ideas, resources, things to help support each other as we strive to use technology in our teaching. I also joined several other Facebook groups that um, share the same focus of technology and education or educational technology, and it was a very positive experience. I also joined ISTE. One of my goals was to really get into listening to their podcasts um, and using more of their resources. I didn't really get to listen to podcasts on a regular basis, but I did read some of their articles and would use ISTE's articles during or for several of my assignments. The other goal was to make my teaching more engaging by using digital tools, and the tool that I used was Poplet. I created a a map with information about cell transport for my class when we were covering that unit. I embedded several different videos, pictures, and definitions and words to help the students learn about cell transport. It was very interactive for the students. It wasn't just something that they were listening to me talk and read. They were able to go to Poplet and use this resource on their own to learn about cell transport. For Criterion 13, we had to co-learn a tech tool with our students. The digital tool that I used was called Kami. Kami is great. It has lots of different features. One of the main features that I wanted to use with my students to complete one of our assignments during the cell transport unit was read aloud. I have several students that are non-readers or low readers, so having the read aloud option makes it easier and more accessible for them. And they're also able to answer questions with speech to text, or embed images using Kami. So all of these different features are available on Kami, and my district has given all our teachers a subscription to Kami. However, we ran into some issues. The students that required read aloud, but when the students logged into Kami, when I created the assignment and they logged into Kami or Google Classroom, they were unable to access the paid subscription level tools that they needed, especially the read aloud. The features would not work. Me and the students really tried trying to figure out how to get it to work, see if they could log in a different way. We read up on in the help section different things that might be an issue, but when it came down to it, we couldn't find a solution at that time for the problem. So I eventually just had to print out the work and allow the students to do it that way. I contacted Kami through their contacted their support team, and we were able to reach a solution. But I had to work with admin to enter the students individually into the system by their emails so that they could use all the features that are on Kami. So it took a couple weeks to get it going, but we eventually did solve the problem, and were able to use Kami. Thank you for your time.